So, if you are absent, I'm just going to explain what you are doing today and tomorrow in ELA class. Your main goal is to finish working on your narrative plan, which is right here. And then after that, you're going to start writing your story, and it needs to be finished by either silver or purple day next week. So either Monday when I have you or Tuesday when I have you, because that's what we're going to be working on. So the paper you're going to open is called End of Unit Assessment Narrative. If you need help looking for some examples of how to start your story, you can reread Nazarine's Secret School. That is our model example. Now, for your narrative plan, because as I was working with students today, there were some issues with how to actually write the narrative plan. So I just want to tell you guys that events are main events that happen in the story that impact the character. Okay. You can look at A Long Walk to Water or Nazarene to help you write your own examples. I'm not going to share you other story ideas that everyone else wrote, but if you are struggling to figure out what to write for your story, just keep in mind that your story needs to be about a girl or boy traveling from a village in Sudan all the way to the Kakuma refugee camp. So your background could literally be this character, village was attacked, and they escape. Then you continue on to your rising event or action, and your next action could be they travel all the way to the desert and they run out of water. Okay. Then your next event could be they get attacked by a lion or they're looking for food. Then your climax should be the most exciting event. What's the final last obstacle the character has to overcome in order to get to the end of the story to solve his problem? So it could be the last obstacle in the story is them crossing the Gilo River. Okay. You may use the book to help you with this. You're like, I don't know. You basically can just use the events in A Long Walk to Water. And then your reflection is that following action. Okay. So they finally make it over the river and they get to the camp. And so the character is now thinking about how or congratulating himself for surviving the journey. And then the end could be that he or she lives at the Kakuma refugee camp and manages to survive and learn English. And that should be your ending. Ignore sources. Pacing, I do want you to look through the week 12, day 2 slides, which I will go back. And it should be okay, so if you go down, there are the week 12, day 2 slides. We'll go ahead and click on those so you can see what I'm talking about. And if you look through this also talks about pacing. So when you start writing a story, and I do kind of want you to watch this little video to help you write description. When you start writing it, I want you to describe your story with the 5 senses, and I want you to also use similes and metaphors. So you can start working on that. Is something I want you to focus on when you start writing your story. Okay, but on slide 9, that's where you're going to pick your 4 transitions and add them to your narrative plan. Once you finish this, because that's all you have to do, you're going to go back to your week 12 folder and go to your assessment, your narrative assessment. For this assessment, I have included instructions, and then please read through the rubric in order to understand what you're going to be graded for. And then when you're done, click on Final Note Narrative, and then start writing. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, the narrative plan is due, and you need to finish that by whenever your class is on. So if you got class today, you need to finish it today or by the end of the weekend. And if you have me tomorrow, I am expecting the same thing because I want to look at it. And then I want you to start working on this. Another thing I want to tell you guys is that you are going to start working on your ebook next week. So keep in mind, if you're really good at drawing or painting or any of those artistic abilities or talents, then you can draw those, and then I will scan those and upload them so you can put them in your ebook. That would be amazing. If you want to draw your pictures or paint, I would suggest starting that over the weekend so you can have some really good pictures for next week. All right, I will see you guys next week. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.